It is difficult to find happiness within oneself, but it is impossible to find it elsewhere. The two enemies of human happiness are pain and boredom. Only change is eternal, perpetual, immortal. A reproach can only be harmful when it hits its mark. He who knows he does not deserve reproach can treat it with contempt. If we suspect a man is lying, we should pretend to believe him, for then he becomes more bold and confident, lies more strenuously, and is unmasked. Wealth is like seawater. The more we drink, the thirstier we become. The same goes for fame. Happiness consists in frequent repetition of pleasure. The young must, early on, be trained to bear solitude, for it is a source of happiness and mental peace. He who does not enjoy solitude will not love freedom. Opinion is like a pendulum and obeys the same law. The best, most varied and lasting pleasures are those of the mind. What people commonly call fate is, by and large, nothing more than their own stupid and foolish conduct. Men are by nature merely indifferent to one another, but women are by nature enemies. Every truth passes through three stages. First, it is ridiculed. Second, it is violently opposed. Third, it is accepted as self-evident. If a man wants to read good books, he must avoid bad ones, for life is short and time and energy limited. That passion is a basis of morality. A man can only be himself when alone. If he does not love his solitude, he will not love his freedom, for only when alone is he truly free. The world is not a factory, and animals are not products for our use. Religion is the metaphysics of the masses. Friends and acquaintances are the best passport to fortune. Man is the only animal that inflicts pain upon others without any other object than wanting to do so. The doctor sees all the weaknesses of humanity, the lawyer all the wickedness, the theologian all the stupidity. Compassion for animals is intimately connected with goodness of character, and I can confidently say that whoever is cruel to animals cannot be a good person. Religions are like fireflies. They need darkness to shine. Surely a man can do what he wants to do. However, he cannot determine what he wants. The more intelligent a man is, the less mysterious existence is to him. Every day is a little life. Every waking and rising is a little birth. Every fresh morning is a little youth. Every rest and sleep, a little death. Life without pain is meaningless. Honor is not to be won, it is only not to be lost. Satisfaction consists in the absence of pain, which is the positive element of life. Every nation ridicules other nations, and all are right. Authority and example rule the world. I am often amazed by the ability and occasionally by the stupidity of my dog. I have similar experiences with humanity. Life is a constant process of agony. Journalists are like dogs. When nothing moves, they start to bark. The first 40 years of life give us the text. The next 30 supply the commentary on it. Every genius is a great child, viewing the world as something strange, as a spectacle, and thus with purely objective interest. Patriotism is the passion of fools, and the silliest of passions. With good health, everything is a source of pleasure. Without it, nothing, whatever it may be, is pleasant. Health is the most important element in human happiness. Men need some kind of external activity, for they are inactive within. Every generation, no matter how miserable in character, believes itself much wiser than the one immediately before it, not to mention those further removed. It is very easy to think what everyone is thinking right now. However, to think what everyone will think in 30 years is not within the power of the majority. A pessimist is an optimist in possession of the facts. Pleasure is never as pleasant as expected, and pain is always more painful. Pain in the world always outweighs pleasure. If you don't believe it, compare the respective feelings of two animals, one of which is devouring the other. Do not tell a friend anything you would hide from an enemy. To expect a man to retain all he has ever read is like expecting him to carry in his body all he has ever eaten. Money is good in itself because it is not only a concrete satisfaction of a particular need, but it is a satisfaction of everything. Subscribe